So, I'm Mitch Reker. I've been operations manager here at Reker Construction and Aggregate for approximately 10 to 12 years. My dad was drafted at the tail end of the Vietnam War. He would tell you that it was probably one of the worst things that could have happened. I'm not always so sure. I think so many things happen in our life that we think are terrible in the moment, but they really open up a lot of doors or opportunities that you didn't know were coming. So we ended up getting transferred to the operators engineers and the Army engineers. He was fortunate that the Vietnam War was tailing down, and instead of having to go to Vietnam, he ended up in Germany and got assigned a dozer. So his stint in the military finished after 2 years, and it was time to come back. He went back to Adrian here, where he was from. And right down the road from there was a company called Loosebrook Digging Service, and they had a old motor grader. He started with the motor grader and plowed snow, went through some really tough winters the first year. It wasn't the world's greatest machine, but he got through it. I can name those customers that he's talked about that in that first 4 or 5 years gave him a chance, and he always remembered them. And whatever it took, if a contractor was around, he had a hydraulic excavator and a lot of contractors didn't. And he was able to start picking up more work, and at that time running between 2 and 3 crews. I mean, when you're a child, if you can look out your window and see all this heavy equipment running around, and the trucks and the dozers, and so you couldn't keep me in the house. The shop was right there where the house is. I graduated from my sandbox pretty quickly and just went right on to being in the real sandbox. I don't know how many track pads I changed. I knew I was passionate about it. I knew what I cared about. I get done with college and then was able to enter the business with my dad and take on a more administration, management type role. And really switched it from a contractor or a construction company that worked for area farmers to a construction company that was able to handle more commercial projects, commercial sites. With my dad entering his 70s and getting to that point of his life, you start asking yourself, well, maybe it's time to do something different. I wanted a live auction. It was important to my dad to have a live auction. In the world of everyone going to online post-COVID, I just feel like a lot of the excitement and a lot of the personal touch of being in the auction yard really went away. I went to a few Jeff Martin auctions and really liked what I saw. I liked how the auctioneers worked. I liked how the ringmen were involved with the crowd. It was nice to be able to stand there and remember, okay, this is what auctions are about. You see your friends, you see the other contractors, watching the equipment go to who it goes to and getting to represent it and getting to stand there and say, I personally rebuilt this machine, and I can assure you, you're not gonna find one like it. You don't get to do that with the online auction experience. And that's how we landed on using Jeff Martin to give us the perfect ending of our 45-year career in this business.
Hi, I'm Dustin Ducey with Jeff Martin Auctioneers, and I'd like to invite you to our retirement sale for Reker Construction in Adrian, Minnesota. We have a wide variety of equipment ranging from dozers, excavators, haul trucks, wheel loaders. We got day cabs, we've got lowboys, we've got side dump, belly dumps, and to finish the sale off, we've got a great lineup of conveyors and crushing and aggregate gear as well. So please join us on August 3rd in Adrian, Minnesota, and experience the difference with Jeff Martin Auctioneers. Thank you very much.